Is it an addiction?
Is it an addiction? No, I don't think I think it's an addiction. I think it does put me, like, it makes me happy, but no, it's not an addiction.
You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin Man, Lil Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry.
Hola, quiero compartirles este hermoso capibara, este simpático muñequito que saca su mochilita de tortuga. Miren qué preciosa quedó. Y mide aproximadamente 16 centímetros de alto. Está tejido completamente en algodón. Y así queda de hermoso. Lo encuentran en mi canal Jenita Friki.
One year ago, I made my first jumbo stuffy after being inspired by a flamingo stuffy crochet pattern. I soon made more and then decided to make a giraffe. This was completely my own pattern. Then I made a reindeer and then a lion. And then after that, I made a unicorn for my daughter for Christmas and then a dinosaur for my son. Next was an elephant and then my first custom pet. More flamingos, a custom turkey, a pet pig, and a swan whose wings folded down. More elephants and the first non-animal stuffies, a jumbo cactus and a pineapple, a panda, seahorse, and pink giraffe, plus an updated dinosaur pattern. I even experimented with making small stuffies, like this baby sea turtle, then a jumbo sea turtle, a small unicorn, an ice cream cone, and a cow. Thank you for supporting my creative experimenting this past year. I can't wait to do more.
Out alive, but I think I lost it. Said that I was fine, said it from the coffin. Remember how I died when you started walking? That's my life, that's my life. I'll put up a fight, taking out my earrings. Don't you know the vibe? Don't you know the feeling? And you spend the night, catch me on your ceiling. That's your price, that's your price. Well, lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark.
And I received a custom order to crochet this lady's red healer. I knew that this project was going to be a little bit difficult because of the fur. So in order to make the fur as best as I could, I decided to sew a whole bunch of specks in white, tan, and gray. This process took me 2 hours, and that's not including crocheting the plushie, but in my opinion, I think I did a pretty good job. Let me know what you think, and if you'd like me to crochet your own pet plushie, then head over to my custom order form in my bio, which is now open.
Everything I crocheted this week. Baby Leggy Frogs X4, Stingray X3, Small Turtles X2, Big Turtles X4, Mosh Pops X5, Mini Bees X3, Dinos X3, Chicks and Frog Hats X3, Kirby X4, Axe Solid Glows X3, Mini Whales X2, Louie X2. One of each of these. Strawberry Bulbasaur, Jason, Mew, Dobby, Sam, Duck and Hat, Seduck and Mudkip, B.
Got another shorty, she ain't nothing like me. Yeah, about to catch another fight. Apple bottom make them wanna fight. I just wanna have a good night. Just wanna have a good night. Hold up, if you don't know, now you know. If you broke, then you gotta let it go. You could have anybody, any money, go. When you a boss, you could do what you want. About to catch another fight. Apple bottom make them wanna fight. I just wanna have a good night. Just wanna have a good night. Hold up, if you don't know, now you know. If you broke, then you gotta let it go. You could have anybody, any money, go. When you a boss, you could do what you want. Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody gonna love me quite like you. Can't even deny it every time I try it. When I look in my eyes, you know.
you need is this, and this. Use this, and this too. Don't forget this stuff. Throw in this, and use just a splash of this. And you get that.
Everything I crocheted this week. Mushroom Pops Expert. Baby Bunnies Expert. Octos X14. Turtles X5. Axolotls Expert. Chubby Frogs X5. Mini Baby Chicks X4. Easter Chicks X4. Bees X2. Bunnies X2. Ear, Tigger, Roo, Shrek, Scrunchies X6, do sneak peek only because it's in the testing phase.
What I've crocheted recently. Strawberry bunny, honey bear, kitty toast, penguin, strawberry penguin, blueberry penguin, fluffy penguin, blueberry bunny, frog in overalls, frog on a log, chubby dino, strawberry frog, moon bunny, baby strawberry otter, puppy.
Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God. Isn't it great? Chris! I know, it's my dream. I have goosebumps everywhere. This is out of this world. What a birthday. I know. Happy birthday.
Easiest no-sew crochet patterns for beginners. Fluffy octopus, mini ghost, strawberry pouch.
Oh, I guess that's just the way.
Can I call you Rose? Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Cause you're fragrant.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you
Ladies and gentlemen, Doja Cat.
It's been a long time since you fell in love. You ain't coming out your shell. You ain't really been yourself. Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly. In little go down to the ocean.
Just stay away. You're dirty. Yes, you are.
If it's a question of my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you.
Let's learn how to crochet. Today we learn how to crochet a plushie. First, let's start with the basic slip knot. After that's done, slip your hook in there and tighten the knot. Now this is the most important part, even stitches. To get the perfect tension, I use these crochet tension rings. Let's begin the plushie. First start off with a chain of 10 single stitches. Then do 10 more rows. Comment if you want a part 2.
Welcome to day 3 of Try Home Crochet Halloween costumes. I'm absolutely obsessed with this Tinkerbell look. It took a total of 8 hours. I'm very proud of this design. I love being me. Happy Halloween. The earrings are in fact crochet also.
I get it. I mean,
You be selling these. Wow.
You made that one too?
Hey.
I mean, what y'all want? I'm telling you. So can.
Wow, you could easily sell these. The way my grandma used to crochet. Best dress.
Thank you.
My friends are like, you crochet, that's such an old lady thing to do. And I guess it is, crochet. It sounds old lady-like, you know, so I want to rebrand it something cooler. So I looked up the word origin, and crochet is a French word that means to hook. So I'm a hooker.
Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it.
Everything I brought to my market versus what sold, and P.S. I included the patterns. First up, Chubby Dinos, I sold 3 out of 6. Next, Cat Wolves, I brought 6 and only sold 1. Chunky Mushy Boys, I sold 1 out of 2. Axolotls, I sold 3 out of 5. Chickens, I sold 4 out of 12, but someone stole 2. Octos, I sold 2 out of 7. Mushy Pops, I sold 3 out of 21, but someone stole 3. I sold 8 out of 15 whales. God, this is going so fast. Ghost, I sold 3 out of 11. I sold 3 out of 8 possums. I sold 3 out of 4 sitting bees and 4 out of 4 regular bees. I sold 5 out of 5 land turtles. No one bought my keychains, but I brought 9. I brought 6 gummy worms and none of them sold. I sold 1 out of 2 pickles and no one bought my squid. I brought 1 bunny in overalls and no one bought it. I sold my only baby cow as well as my cow in overalls and my bear in overalls, as well as my frog in overalls, and I promise you it was finished by the time I was at the market. Did not sell my light fury nor my toothless lovies. I also did not sell my arctic fox or my jumbo turtle. I am so out of breath. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, bye.
What I crocheted in 2024. This was the biggest project I made. It took hundreds of hours, but I learned so much during the process. This year I designed my first granny square, and then I turned it into a tote bag. I designed my first stuffed animal, and it's an animal cracker. It's honestly the perfect pillow when you lay down. It just supports your neck and your shoulders in just the right way. I was so blessed to work with a few different companies to make their crochet kits. I think I only made 3 wearables this year. This one I did not use a pattern for, it's just granny squares. I haven't blocked it or weaved in the end. This was a pattern test for Sunny Days and it worked up so fast. This was another pattern test for Jacqueline. It's a graglan, so basically it's just elongated granny squares. It's supposed to drape nicer on your body, but I made mine a little too big. I attempted to make crochet socks but failed miserably. The fit is absolutely horrible. I started a Halloween sweater. Maybe it'll get done for this year. I fell in love with Red Heart's granny square yarn. I had every intention of turning these into tote bags, but instead I just made all of the squares. It was a big year of crochet for me. In case TikTok actually gets banned, make sure to follow me on Instagram and YouTube. Hooker family, thank you for a wonderful year and all of the love and support. I couldn't have gotten here or made all of these without you. Later, Hookers.
I can only do about 1 or 2 art fairs every year, but my most favorite art fair is the one that I do in June, and this is everything that I made. I made about 280 plushies for this show, but I do try to make a lot of little things, and every single plushie gets a cute little tag, and here's me painstakingly attaching every single tag to each plushie, which takes forever. But it's totally worth it because look how cute everything turned out. I was so obsessed with all the different things that I made for this show. And here's what my booth looked like.
Surprising my sister with a giant teddy.
What the hell is this? Bitch!
Surprise! Si estás cansada de no tener patrones para hacer tus amigurumis, esto es para ti. Creé para ti un libro digital con más de 2000 patrones, está en el link de mi bio.
A lot of people have been asking, how do I make the baby ferrets look like they're filled with soup and weighted? Well, let me tell you. I use poly pellets from the same brand that makes the polyfill a lot of people use. They look like this. They're really tiny. And then when I'm at about this point, I stuff the legs a tiny bit with polyfill, and then I put the polyfill in a nylon sock just so the beads don't fall out since this yarn is stretchy. It probably wouldn't fall out anyway, but I just want to be safe. These dudes are sold out on my shop right now, but you can sign up for an email notification on the listing for these guys, and I will email you when I restock them. And I implore everybody to read the caption before commenting what yarn or who the pattern creator is or if I'm selling them. Please just read the caption on TikToks. Please. Please. Okay, thank you guys.
This is what over $10,000 in crochet plushies looks like. Hi, my name is Melanie, and I spent basically all of 2024 crocheting and preparing for my largest event of the year, and let's take a quick look at the selection. So we have some generic animals and food items that are pretty popular, but we also have some favorite characters from different fandoms and games that I'm sure some of you may recognize. This totals to over 500 individual items available, and aside from a small handful of items that were left over from last year, I had crocheted everything else by myself just in this year alone. And yes, my wrists are okay, but they've definitely felt the physical toll throughout the year. Friendly reminder that crochet is handmade and is extremely labor intensive and time consuming. So if you see the same crochet sellers popping up at multiple events each month with hundreds of inventory displayed, I would question the authenticity of those items and who exactly made those products. With less than 2 weeks until my event, I still have a huge list of items that I want to make, but as you can see, I'm in a pretty okay spot. It's grind time now, so if you have any suggestions on what I should make, let me know.